morning, our beloved students. Welcome back to our online class for today. Okay, students, so today is Monday, July 27th, 2020. So today is the first day of the week. And according to our schedule for today, we are going to learn from Blueprint 3 and Speaking Tutor 2A in the second section. Okay, students, so this is the first section. Alright, so as you can see here, this is new unit 4, a debate into the interview, lesson 1, basics questions. Okay, so with these lessons, we are going to learn about the basics questions that will appear in the interview. Okay, that the interviewer will ask you about the questions. So in this lesson, we will learn about those questions. Got it? So the first, teacher would like you to open your book to page 48 altogether. Blueprint 3 on page 48. Then you will see the lessons that we are going to learn for today. So what you have to do right now, teacher just want you to focus on part A, a short article. So over here, teacher would like you to spend some time to read the text. Okay, to read the text in part A. Then look at the model questions from 1 to 10. Okay, so let's move to page 48 altogether. Okay. Alright, students, on page 48, part A, a short article. Then you will see over here. You will see the text over here, and also you have to focus on the questions below here from 1 to 10. You know that these questions are very important for you before taking an interview. Why? Because this is the model question, and these questions will appear, or the interviewer will ask you when you take the interview, when you have an interview. So these questions are very important for you. Okay. So now what you have to do, spend 2 minutes to read the text and 3 minutes, okay, and 3 minutes to read the conversation. No, read the question. All right. So now you have time 5 minutes to read the text and read the question as well. So with this question, you will answer it in classwork. Okay, students. So what you have to do right now, just read it first. So you have time 5 minutes to read it. Just spend 5 minutes to read it. Now pause the video, read it. Okay, students, so have you done with your reading already? Okay, very good. So teacher think that you understand with all of this question already, right? And how do you answer with this question? So you will answer it in classwork. Okay, teacher will write this question, and you have to answer it in classwork. All right. Now teacher would like you to move to vocabulary part B altogether, students. So in this vocabulary, fill in the blanks with the correct words from the book. So these are the vocabulary, and this is what you have to do after teacher explaining you about the vocabulary. Okay, let me get started. Teacher will read all of this vocabulary for you first. Okay, so the first, willing, respond, come up, memorize, challenge, accomplishment, prepare, weakness. Again, weakness, prepare, accomplishment, challenge, memorize, come up, respond, willing. Okay, students, so now repeat after me all together. Willing, respond, come up, memorize, challenge, accomplishment, prepare, weakness. Again, weakness, prepare, accomplishment, challenge, memorize, come up, respond, willing. Okay, students, so willing is function as an adjective. So what does it mean willing? Willing means ready to do something, okay? Ready to do something or prepare to do something. It means like this. It means like this, okay? Number two, respond. You know, respond, what does it mean respond? Example, I call to someone. Example, I call to my sister. Then my sister didn't pick up the phone. So I can say there was no response, okay? There was no response. So mean no answer, right? Over here, respond mean answer. Number three, come up. What does it mean come up? You know already about the word come and up. So come is a verb and up is a preposition, right? So come up, this is called phrasal verb that we have learned already. Phrasal verb, that phrasal verb sometimes means idiom, okay? So come up over here means happened or something happened, okay? So come up or appear, it can be appear or yeah, it means like appear or happened like this. Number four, memorize. Memorize. Okay, memorize over here means try to remember. Means try to remember about something, okay? So memorize. Number five, challenge. What does it mean challenge? Challenge. Okay, challenge means to call someone else, someone to participate, okay? To participate into one competition, okay? Or one event, right? Number six, accomplishment. Accomplishment. What does it mean accomplishment? Accomplishment, we talk about the work that we have achieved, okay? Number seven, prepare. Okay, prepare means ready to do something. We call prepare. Number eight, weakness. You know already about this word, okay? Weakness. It's from the word weak, okay? Alright, that's all I want. So now from 1 to 8, you know about the definition of all of these words and phrase already. So to complete this into the to do this exercise, we still need two more words. That the first word is about. Let's write a number. Number 9. Okay. Phase. And number 10. Relocate. Okay. Relocate. Series. Relocate. Okay, phase. What does it mean phase? Phase means one meaning of phase means the front of human. Okay, the front of person. So the front, this is called phase. One more, we talk about problems. So face the problems. Okay, this is the phrase. Number 10, relocate. Relocate means change the place. Relocate, for example, I stand here, then I relocate and change this place and stand here. Okay, we call relocate. Alright, so now let me get started doing this exercise all together. The first, teacher would like you to spend 1 minute to read it with me before we do this exercise. So what we have to do, fill in the blanks with the correct words from the book. Number 1, we didn't talk about next new job at dinner. At dinner, the topic didn't blah blah blah. We have to complete 2 words over here, right? So we didn't talk about next new job at dinner. Okay, the topic didn't blah blah blah. Number 2, I decided not to take the job because I didn't want to blah 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 to a new city. So city should be new place. Okay, should be change the place to live in a new city. Number 3, people living in cities, blah blah blah, different problems. Okay, they meet different problems from the people living in the country. Okay, so in the city, the problems should be different. Okay, should be different from the country. Number 4, I have one big blah 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 as an employee, an employee. Okay, I'm not very good at talking in front of groups. I should be talk about the weakness. Okay, cannot do something. Number 5, graduate from college is an important thing that we have to do. Okay. Number 6, I sent Selena an email yesterday, but she didn't blah blah blah. She didn't reply. Okay. Number 7, one blah 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 for college freshmen is cooking for themselves. Over here, talk about college freshmen is cooking should be the one competition. Okay, that the freshmen year 1 students have to do it. Next, number 8, before a job interview, you should blah 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 one or more questions for the interview. You should ask yourself some question, okay, or find the answer, find some questions that will appear in that interview. Number 9, how can we blah 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 all these vocabulary words by tomorrow? How can you remember? Okay. Number 10, Mika is a nice person. She is always to help, always ready to help. Okay. Now, students, we can start all together. So we don't talk about next new job at dinner. The topics didn't appear. Okay, it didn't happen. So come up. So just write the number. Come up. Let us number 3. Okay, come up. Okay, number 2, I decided not to take the job because I didn't want to blah 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 to a new city. So it should be new place. So we don't want to change the place. Okay. So this number 10, relocate. Number 3, people living in cities, different problems. Face the problems, okay? Meet the problems. So it should be face. Number 9. Number 4, I have one big blah 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 as an employee. I'm not not very good at something. It should be have some weakness. Okay, so I have one weakness. So weakness with number 8. Okay. Number 5, graduating from college is an important job to do. Important thing to do, so it should be the job that we have to do or have to achieve. So accomplishment, number 6. Okay, number 6, I sent Selena an email yesterday, but she didn't reply, so didn't respond. Number 2. Number 7, I want one for college freshmen is cooking for themselves. So competition, we talk about the challenge. Which number? So challenge with number 5. Number 8, before a job interview, you should prepare. Okay, prepare 1 or 2 questions for the interviewer. So number 7. How can we all this question, remember, okay? So memorize. The last one, Mika is always, okay? She's always willing to help. So ready to help or prepared to help. That's all I want for all of this. Do you have any question? Just leave your question below the video. Now let's teacher say goodbye and see you in the second session.